Namaskar. Welcome to the example number 17 for the event Progeny Prospects. In this example, we are going to study a female chart whose destiny on the progeny is weak and not favoring for the progeny prospects. It means that native is not destined to have a child. So we are going to study the female chart now. Example 17, no progeny is destined for this female. Let us check the chart now. This is the birth chart of that female we are going to study. Now let us have a look at the general study. Just a minute. And let me also keep open that significators. Now let us study the fifth ruler and also the Jupiter. Lagna is falling in the sign of Pisces. Fifth cusp is falling in the sign of Cancer. Fifth Lord Moon posted in the 10th house, which is not good. Because it is 10th house is 6th house from the 5th house. And that fifth sign, that is Cancer sign, is occupied by Jupiter. Jupiter in the Cancer sign is good, but in general, the Lord, that Jupiter is the Karaka planet for the 5th house matters, occupying the 5th. So that is, in general, it is called as some affliction or dosha, we can say that normally, in general. Please understand, occupant of any house, the Karaka planet itself is occupying the particular house. It is indicating some strong signification. It means what? The 5th occupant planet, suppose Jupiter itself is occupying the 5th house, which is the Karaka planet for the 5th house matters. If it is signifying favorable houses to the 5th house, it is going to be very good. But it is going to further aggravate the favorable strength. Suppose that 5th occupant, Jupiter itself, the Karaka planet, is having unfavorable house to the 5th house, then that it is going to be strongly afflicting that 5th house matters, because any planet which is occupying the 5th house, which is indicating trouble giving houses to the 5th house, it is going to indicate affliction. In that case, that Karaka planet itself, it is occupying that 5th house and also indicating unfavorable. It is going to be more unfavorable. That you have to keep it in mind. Just because of the Jupiter is occupying 5th house, it is bad. Or Venus is occupying 7th house for the marriage is bad. We cannot say that. So based on the significations only, the intensity of the strength is going to be increased or decreased by the occupant planet. The two Karaka planet, we have to check it. Now, Jupiter is occupying the 4th house as per degree, but close to the 5th cusp. Can see in the sign of moon only, and also aspecting to the moon. Moon and Jupiter aspecting each other. Now, Lagna Lord, 10th Lord occupying 4th house, close to 5th cusp. Look at Jupiter. Jupiter is 1, 10, and 4. And unfortunately, this is the strong unfavorable grouping 4, 8, 12, 4, 6, 10, 12 cuspal sublord. So Jupiter is the strong unfavorable key planet. So that itself is connecting or afflicting the 5th house matters, and furthermore afflicting moon. 5th Lord is aspected by Jupiter, which is strongly unfavorable. The Karaka planet itself is unfavorable. And Jupiter is aspecting to the Mercury and Sun. They are occupying 8th house as per degree and close to 9th cusp, the Mercury. Jupiter is aspecting to them. Jupiter is aspecting to the 4th Lord, 7th Lord Mercury, and also 6th Lord Sun. So if these planets also ruler of any planet, and they will get the affliction from the Jupiter by way of aspect. Now what we are able to see, 5th Lord is posted in the 10th house is not good. That planet, moon, is aspected by Jupiter from the sign of moon itself, from the fourth house, but as per degree, but Jupiter is a strong unfavorable significator. So that is indicating strongly unfavorable affliction is passed on to the fifth lord. Now let us check the detailed study on the destiny. So if you look at the self-signification, the planet which are strongly unfavorable significator are especially Jupiter and this one, Venus. And fifth sublord itself is Ketu. It is weak. So Jupiter, Venus, and this is having some weakness, but not bad sun. But Ketu, Venus, and Jupiter. Fifth cuspal sublord itself is self-afflicted. And fifth lord occupying 10th house and 11th star lord. This is fine, but not good, but not detrimental. That we already discussed, but afflicted by the Jupiter. Now let us check the fifth lord in detail. Fifth lord moon, we discussed occupant 10th house is not good, star lord is fine, this is fine, but this is aspected by Jupiter, right? That already discussed. Unfavorable key planet is influencing the moon. Sublord planet is Rahu. Let us keep open that birth chart also. Sublord planet is Rahu. Rahu occupying sixth house. Where is Rahu? Rahu posted here in the sixth house. So in sixth house is not good, but 1379 cuspal sublord. That is fine. So Rahu in self-signification is fine, but occupying sixth house is not good. 1379 is good. Representing sun, that sun is aspected by the Jupiter, right? Jupiter is aspecting to the sun. That sun is represented by Rahu. So that Rahu getting the influence of the Jupiter indirectly. So fifth lord planet is getting the influence. Rahu in the star of sun itself, then sun is directly afflicted by Jupiter. It means favorable strengths are reduced by the unfavorable, strong unfavorable Jupiter. Though they are having some favorable, their favorable strength are strongly afflicted by the unfavorable. Since this planet also having some unfavorable, that unfavorable influence will be strongly going to be more. So that way that fifth lord having some weakness. So fifth sublord planet is Ketu. Now let's check the Ketu. Ketu planet is fifth sublord itself is occupying 12th house. That is not good. So this is in the sign of Saturn occupying 12th house. And Ketu in the star of Jupiter itself. That is the worst point. Fifth sublord in the star of Jupiter is completely unfavorable. And any connection to the Jupiter and Ketu? No, there is no direct connection to the Jupiter and Ketu. But Ketu in the star of Jupiter, Jupiter in the star of Saturn, that Saturn is posted in the fifth house but close to Rahu, right? Saturn the sign of sun only, and this is fine but not good grouping. And again, the sublord is sun itself. Sun is 6822 fine, but sun is aspected by the Jupiter. So it means Ketu planet, fifth sublord is weak. In the star of Jupiter is detrimental, and sublord is sun is mixed one, but sun is aspected by Jupiter, aggravating the unfavorable. And that way, fifth sublord in the star and sub of unfavorable key planet, making the destiny is weak. So in the fifth lord already weakened by the Jupiter by way of aspect. So basically fifth lord in the basic study itself is weak, and the fifth occupant, that sign occupant Jupiter, though it is in the fourth house close to fifth cusp, that Jupiter Karaka planet itself is strongly unfavorable. So that you can see Jupiter is star lord of in the star of Saturn, it is mixed one, and sublord Jupiter itself. So Jupiter is weak, and fifth sublord itself in the star of that unfavorable Jupiter, and the sublord sun that is also influenced by the Jupiter. So that way unfavorable key planets are strongly afflicting the destiny planet. So that way this native is not destined to have a child in as per the destiny. So I think you are able to understand how what is the necessity of the basic study. Having got some weakness in the fifth lord posted weak, fifth lord conjoined with or aspected by other unfavorable key planets. So if it means weakness is already there, then if you check the in detail study, if it is also having weakness, that is going to further aggravate. I think you're able to understand. So we will meet in the next example. Good luck.